Hello, welcome to KLT Charting's April video. Showing you this month's fabric and just running through just a couple of little bits and bobs very quickly. You have to excuse any background noise as always, but thing 3 of the 4 is at home with me at the moment. The others are elsewhere. So very quickly, show you the fabric. I've got the linen to show you first. Now this I have named it Sherbet Fizz. It was one of those that I just put the colours together, thought see what would happen, came out very pretty. Showed it to a couple of people. I was sort of aiming for Peach Fizz because it's got a peachy kind of colour. Somebody else said, oh, that reminds me of Sherbet, so we've met in the middle. Sherbet Fizz. Okay, now this is the linen to show you first. So many times I take pictures of fabric and I say, I know it looks like it's pink, but it's really, really not. This time there's pink in it and you can't see it. Typical. So this is the linen, Sherbet Fizz. Okay, now the pink, you can just see it, these patches in the middle that look a lot paler, these are actually pink. Just can't see it very well. So that's the linen. The even weave is this one, paler as usual. But it is a lovely peachy colour. It's paler, but it's lovely. You see that? Sorry, it's just started hailing outside, so it's come over very dark all of a sudden, hence why I've got the light on. It's artificial light, not great. The picture actually looks a bit grainy, I don't know, I hope that's not going to show up. 14 count Ada, this one. Okay. And again, the pink is there, but it's just, it's subtle. There we go, it's subtle. And then the 14 count sparkly Ada. So this one, you can see the pink here, just maybe. Okay, so that is Peach Fizz. No, it's not Peach Fizz at all. It's Sherbet Fizz. That'll be going out to the Fabric Club members as standard, and of course it's on the website if anybody wants to buy it just as a standalone piece. That's absolutely fine too. The other thing I was going to say to you about, apart from fabric, is the beverages sale. Sales actually close on that today, I think. I need to check on that because part 7 goes out tomorrow. And I close it halfway, but of course that means when I close sales on one stitch long, it means I'm gearing up to launch the next one because we run 2 a year. If you're in the Facebook group, you will already know that I have picked the theme, I have picked the stitch along, and I can tell you that I have finished charting it as well. I just need to get some fabric sorted and get it sent out to my model stitcher, the wonderful, wonderful Leslie. She will stitch up for me and I then decide what I'm going to offer in the way of kits. Last time, if you've been doing this time I should say, if you've been doing the beverages stitch along, you'll know that I offered a DMC thread pack just for the coffee parts or the drink parts. The actual pattern you could still do yourself. Now the next one is a bit different. You can still choose your own colours, of course you can. Fine, come here and take the toys away. Are you going to say hello nicely?
Hello.
Hello, there we go, see. Right, off you go then. Thank you. Kids, Easter holidays, love it. So the theme, if you're not in the Facebook group and you haven't seen the next stitch along, which won't actually start until July, although I'm gearing up for it now, it means I've been designing it, I've been showing it to Leslie, the model stitcher, showed it to a couple of other people, get their general thoughts and feedback, but it will go on sale soonish. I think usually around the end of April I put it on sale if you're waiting for it. But it is gingerbread. I want to say men, but it's not all men. Gingerbread people. It's a usual KLT charting stitch along in that there is different patterns for each one. Each pattern has a different something quirky about it, and as you know I like to put faces on things, so each one has a different face as well. You'll get the idea. But I just thought it'd be a really fun one. It's been on my maybe list for ages, and then it was actually Michelle over at Jodery Designs messaged me and went, "I got a great idea for a stitch along. You've got to do gingerbread men." And I was like, "Do you know what? I've been toying with that anyway." And I thought, yeah, I will, because it starts stitching in July, and because I release it's 12 pieces and I release twice a week, that will take us right up to Christmas. And I thought, gingerbread men in the run up to Christmas, brilliant. So keep your eyes tuned for that, or your eyes peeled, I should say, for that. That's going to be loads of fun. I know I designed them and I'm biased, but they are so cute. And the few people that I've shown them to as well have all gone, "Oh, so cute." But what I like about them as well is obviously I've put them all on one design. There's 12 of them. There's absolutely no reason why you couldn't stitch them as 12 individual things and turn them into like Christmas tree ornaments or similar, which should be fun. Can't wait to see what everybody decides to do with them. As always, I love the spin that people put on my stitch along designs. So really looking forward to that. Shut up, Nathan. This is actually the third time I've tried filming this video, and he has just been a pain in the butt for all of them. So he got shouted at, which is why he's pretty much left me alone this time. Bless him. Anyway, right, I've shown you fabric. I've said to you that the beverages is almost finishing, or sign-ups, I should say, to the beverage is almost finishing. The actual stitch along's still got half of it to go. And I've told you about the gingerbread people. I don't think there was anything else I was going to say. I will try and get a newsletter written soon and sent out. You'll notice I've been doing some charts. As always, if there's any charts you want to see done, then please let me know. I'm not making any promises to when things get done. You know my charting time is really thin on the ground. So and so. With that, I'm going to love you and leave you before I throttle someone. And I will see you all again very soon. Any questions, queries, comments, you know the drill. Give me a shout and I will see what I can do. Alright, but other than that, I'll see you next one. Bye!